So here's my much modified Miata slider controls that on a Miata are horizontal, but they're too wide to fit in this panel horizontally, so I'm doing them vertically. And I have my 3 cables set up. One goes to the recirculation, one controls the heater, and this one controls whether the air's coming out in your face or up on the windshield. And before I put the instrument panel back together, I also have crammed in here the thermostat for the air conditioner, which has a little probe, I think it was 42 inches long, that's just long enough to go out, up under the dash, out the front, and into the air box where the original probe went. One of the horrors of doing this is making a new panel, and not only do you have to cut all the holes and everything, but to mount all the instruments in the back you have to put all the little pegs in and things to bolt things to, so an awful lot of time. This is the original panel that I swiped off of the Miata one. I just got some icons off the internet and stuck them on. Okay, everything seems to work, so before I put the cover back on for the trunk, here's a ground wire going to the connector that goes to the pump for the hot water for the heater, and here's the positive lead coming from the switch on the console. Here is my valve for the hot water heater. It's from a 1970 International Scout. The reason of that is because these are 3/4 inch pipes, and most of the valves that you'll find are for 5/8, which is too small. So if you get one for a 1970 International Scout, it will fit perfectly, and the cable is all set up. And I'll just tuck it under there. Here is the probe for the thermostat. Here's the old probe. Actually, I guess I can unplug that. New probe is put into the evaporator and goes down into the interior. And here is the positive wire going to the wiring harness that has the resistor in it, which is down around the corner in there. That is a relay that I use to run that. Here's my flapper control arm with its cable, and then over here I have the modified relays. Okay, so here's the finished product in all its glory. The blower switch will turn the blower on and off. Down here is the switch for the electric water pump for the heat up in the front trunk. So you turn that on, you can hear a little buzz up there. So when you turn the heat on, you turn the slider to heat, and then you flip that on to run the pump. Here's the knob for the thermostat for the air conditioning, and then there's the AC button. So when the blower's on and you hit the AC button, you should be able to hear a click behind you from the electromagnetic clutch, and there it goes. Unfortunately, it snowed here, so I can't actually drive around to see how good the air conditioning is. Sitting in the garage, it does do the air conditioning, and the fan in front of the right front wheel for the condenser does come on, and it does seem to get a good cycle from the primitive thermostat. So, can't guarantee it would work for everybody. It's just an alternative if your computer control craps out, because eventually they will all crap out, and then what the heck is everybody going to do with their cars? So, here's one answer. There's probably a better one out there.